Hi, everybody. It's Mark Rushton of MarkRushton.com. This is Realtor Recon for artist number 22. Buy a cool looking bank in Newhall, Iowa for $115,000. Yes, that looks great. That looks really cool. And I'm gonna gush over this here in a little bit here. What is Realtor Recon for artists? Well, I'm Mark Rushton of MarkRushton.com. Someday I'd like to have a studio workspace outside my house. It could be a separate home, could be a rented or purchased commercial location. It could be an outbuilding on an acreage. I just don't know. Could be way in the future. Could be in a big town. It might be in a small town. I'm currently in Iowa, so most of the properties I feature will be located in Iowa. I contend that artists, such as musicians, painters, writers, etc., should not live in expensive big cities or areas if they can help it. If they have a bit of income from their work, they should consider moving somewhere cheap in the sticks and owning property rather than renting. Give you time to focus on your work and building your career. Using realty websites is a great way to do some advanced reconnaissance, and that's what I do here with this. My wife's sister lives in Newhall, and then my wife's brother lives just up the road in Shellsburg. And when I saw this, I was just like, fell in love with this bank here. Look at this. This is you'll see. Yeah, 32 Main Street, Newhall, Iowa, $115,000. Newhall is located, I think it's about 15 or 20 miles west of Cedar Rapids, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. 1,816 square feet on the main level. There's a basement in here too, as well, as you can see down there. Got some glass block, and the sidewalks are all new. You'll see when it was. You'll see. Yeah, so great opportunity for your business in this historic property. Of course, any building that's old is somehow historic. Currently configured as a bank, this sturdy and well-maintained property is well suited for many retail and office applications. Over 1,700 square feet of storage available in the basement. Buyer to verify square footage. Well, you just buy one of those things and put it on the wall. Let's see. Contact listing agent regarding a restriction of future financial institution use for 2 years. And that's Wells Fargo, because Wells Fargo used to be in here. Just went on the market here. Taxes are about, how much is that? That's about $125, $130 a month. And anyway, we'll go back up here. Let's go through this property here. I love that it's on Main Street. I love that there's no railroad nearby, which sometimes you get in small towns. There's a little bit of space there in between the building next door. Let's go through it. Look at that. Look at that. That is a nice looking building. Burglar alarm. Hold on. Look, that's a burglar alarm. All right. Yeah, I don't know what this sort of architecture is, but I absolutely love the style of it. With the high windows and the whatever all that stuff is, and it's brick. It made it through the windstorm last August, the Derecho, or whatever you pronounce it, the windstorm. Of course, you don't see any trees around here. There's a little entrance around back. I mean, everything just looks clean and tidy. Got the central air conditioning. And of course, the inside is configured as a bank. Well, hold on here. There's the vault. You get two vaults there. You got the one vault. Let's see, right here, and then you got the big vault right there. That's crazy. And that's where the manager sits. And of course, you get the great tile. Is that a tile floor? I believe that's a tile floor. And that's it. That's all the photos you get, because we're a commercial realty website, and we can't possibly take more than 7 photos. We certainly can't take pictures of the rest of the building, much less the basement. What is it with commercial realty websites? They're so stingy on the photos. Or if they're not stingy on the photos, they show all the wrong things. It's just amazing. I love this building. If I was going to spend the rest of my life in Newhall, Iowa, or Atkins, or Shellsburg, maybe even Cedar Rapids, I'd be figuring out a way to buy this. That's a good price. And I'd you know what I'd do? I'd apply for a mortgage from Wells Fargo online. All right, let's take a look at this here. Let's take a look at the Beacon Schneider. Yeah, it used to be a Wells Fargo. The deed holder, Wells Fargo, and a Thompson Tax and Accounting Service. They must have had another business located in there of some kind. And there's some slightly older photos. So that's good. And then of course we're gonna look around it on Google Maps here. And this was when was this taken? 6 years ago, September 2015. So that's when everything got replaced here, and that's when Katrina's salon was next door. So let's take a look. There's Main Street, Newhall, looking pretty fancy schmancy. What's up the road here? Houses. What's across the way here? Oh, a little convenience store. Get your live bait. Oh, look at that. For sale. All right, so let's go behind here and let's take a look. See if we can get me over around the outside. All right, let's do a quick turn. Oh, we gotta go back further here. Oh, right behind City Hall. Right behind City Hall. Well, hopefully you have good neighbors there. Well, you're like right there. That's interesting. Oh, wait a second here. I want to go back to this photo set from behind. Oh, that's how they took the photo. Okay. Just like they stood like right there and took the photo. So you don't have much space there in between. And then you got the sirens right there. So, if there's any tornadoes or major windstorms or severe weather, you'll know about it pretty quickly here. Go back up here real quick. Let's see if there's any other historical. Sometimes you can go back in the street view, and it looks like they've only been through here once. At least that's what they're showing there. So, all right, so we'll get off of this here, but we'll go back to the main photo. I mean, that's a beautiful building. That's beautiful. It's a little bit bigger than what I would want, but that's okay. 1,800 square feet on the main level, 1,700-ish below. That's a pretty big building. But, if you wanted to have, again, well, if I wanted to have like a recording studio in there and an art studio, maybe a private gallery, storage space, some personal space, office space, or something like that. This would be absolutely fantastic. Again, a little bigger than what I would want, but certainly within the budget. The price would be, for a relatively good-looking building on the outside. It has had to be maintained, I would think. Take a look at the roof and everything like that. But I'm just judging from the windows and the exterior, the way that the brick has been preserved. It looks like they've kept it up. So yeah, again, if I was closer, I would seriously consider buying this building and having a work studio for my recording, my art creation, storage, sort of an office type space. That would be fantastic. But have to let this one go. I don't want to live in Newhall. Sorry, Barb. Sorry, Dan. But this would be the sort of thing that if this was in the right town, right place at the right time, absolutely, I would more than like, obviously I'd have somebody come in and take a look at it and everything like that. But this would be way high up on the list. This would be too much fun. Too much fun. I don't think it would be, all buildings require a bit of maintenance and everything like that. So anyway, that's Realtor Recon for artist number 22. Buy a cool looking bank in Newhall, Iowa for $115,000. I'm Mark Rushton of markrushton.com, and we'll see you on the next one.